Looking for a productive play on first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Handoff from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone, helping your offense out.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't not free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Rutgers 0.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilcox. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Humphries. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, it's Humphries. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Nowaski. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll fire to his right. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Ducks!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now...
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They think there's room to run to the right here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd down try for the offense.
3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilcox. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's... The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle. He's now up to 83 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find...
He is smashing people. They stop him just a...
The running back.
Short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
The score, Oregon 35, Rutgers 7. Return runs out of bounds.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He fires to the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They're throwing for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate.
He's got it down the right side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's not afraid to go deep. He got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touched. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And the Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a...
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got some room to run. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Colorado State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to...
Oh, ball's out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on out.
This offense has a second down play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilcox. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Done enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make the play.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabs it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Rutgers 7.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on.
Number 5.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Rutgers 7.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Here's the handoff. Oh, how did you make that move? They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Offense set on first down. Hands it off. Smashes through. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Ducks want to move quickly. The give and the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. First down for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. They're bringing heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great third down execution by this defense.
Open runway ahead. Touchdown Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. And now on second down for this offense. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. He leaves it with his back. Still running at the 40. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? Play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it to the right. At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And now on first down after converting with the run. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Oh, he makes the catch.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Ducks get it past the sticks.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to...
Off he goes. He's at the 10. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle.
Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team. Right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Turns it on in midfield. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to...
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's going to run it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wiggles free. Getting some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25. A first down for the offense. Give to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Leaves it with the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They go to the ground. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. They'll immediately call timeout.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.